Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Villar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Mullins gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1-1. The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Again, a 1-2. 2-2.
That's the ball. That's the ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. In now for the O's, Mark Trumbo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle. Reined in. A bare hand for one. Throw to Gore. They get the double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch popped up. Ruiz in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. first offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready on 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way to Upton. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. Cobb is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Chris Davis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Moore is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now for the Angels, Justin Bour. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Fouled away. Cobb gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Cobb has room in foul territory. 1 out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-1. Line toward right center. And Pujols is likely going to have himself extra bases here. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 3 for 8. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 is in off the plate. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mullins will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Strike him out.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Moore is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Cedric Mullins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Cobb gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. This is back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out. Into the box, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he misses it. Riding in once again, Paul Calhoun, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
No balls and a strike to count. Fletcher, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses with it. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Escobar on to Davis for a side retiring double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Striding in, Trey Mancini, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The set and the 1-2. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The set and the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Cobb looks in. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. Rickard going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Bour. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Ward just to the left of the mound makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Chance Sisco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. High hop, and he barehands it. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Mullins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's wide. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here he comes on 2-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Albert now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Cobb gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
1 strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping up to the plate, Taylor Ward. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Rickard. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
And he takes strike two.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Cam Bedrosian takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Standing in now, Rio Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
No, that's low.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now to the plate, Joey Rickard. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 hit hard to the right. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
In now, Chance Sisco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-0 delivery. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home, lined into left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cedric Mullins. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Now the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Oh, 0-2, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And it's quickly 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Orioles are on top, 4-0. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Cobb looks in. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So striding in, David Fletcher. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
1 and 2 is the count.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
2-1's the count.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
3-1. 3 balls.
On
1
deck,
strike.
the powerful Chris Davis. Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Chris Davis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Digging in to try it again, Rio Ruiz. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1 on its way. Drilled down the line. Trumbo stands at first with 1 out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box now, Joey Rickard, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove. So coming to the plate, Alcides Escobar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. the plate, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. High and deep to right center. Falling for it, Mullins. 2 gone. So digging in now, Justin Bour. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, Chance Sisco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The 2-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-1 home is a ball below the zone.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cedric Mullins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Cisco on at first, nobody out. The 0-2 delivery. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Simmons has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nope, that's outside.
And a ball, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now batting, Chris Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. is in there for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Angels nothing. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Cobb gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. To short, hit hard. There is Escobar. And there's 1 away. Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Taylor Ward. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Rio Ruiz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Now at the plate, Joey Rickard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Alcides Escobar, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. So striding forward now, Chance Cisco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cedric Mullins. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, Jonathan Lucroy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Cobb into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, David Fletcher, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. At the knees, strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Angels down to their last strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
2 out, nobody on. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to first, and the Orioles get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Baltimore used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alex Cobb pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.